Hey there everyone, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are continuing our Thrawn's Revenge Imperial Civil War 2.2 preview playthrough as the Imperial Remnant. In the last episode, we basically continued our fight against the Pentastar alignment, which is going to be our main opponent in the early bits of this playthrough, I think. We also went and took some of the space over, or we took the entire space over Vandermeer, which is some of the Greater Maldru's territory. So before we continue on with the PA, I would like to just grab that planet, because I want to make sure that the Greater Maldru doesn't get quite the same foothold in this playthrough as it did in some of our previous ones, just to make sure that we were playing against some different people. I also want to hold as much of the territory over here as we can, because when we do get to Era 4, we're going to be dealing with we're going to have Dallas spawning over here. We're not going to be dealing with anything over there, and we need to make sure that she is going to be safe. So hold on, was that a hypervelocity? No. Okay, so I think I also want to go in this way. So we'll get these soldiers into here, we'll take Vandermeer, then we'll take Tagoria. And after that, we'll probably leave the Greater Maldru alone for a bit. But I do want to just take out that stuff, and then we'll start heading more west again. So we're going to try to go from like the northwest corner all the way across to the northeast. And we'll go for the New Republic in the south, more at the end of the playthrough. I'd like to finish with the New Republic. We'll probably fight them a little bit in the core until then, but I kind of just want to solidify our hold on the northern half and then go south. So we'll just build up some infrastructure in the southern half, or the southern bit of the core rather, and wait for probably Palpatine. I think I talked about it a little bit in the initial episode, but what I want to do is spend about 4 to 5 episodes in each era, probably a bit longer in Era 3, and see how that does for us. But we're going to try to build up as much as we can here. So let's drop in here. And like I mentioned in, I think, the previous episode as well, the internal beta, or like the closed half of the open beta has started. So we're starting to get feedback on that. I've been working a lot on getting a lot of the bugs that have been getting reported fixed, which is why I ended up missing the Thursday stream last week, and the Saturday stream last week, and then the Monday stream tonight, or last night, I guess, because this is going up tomorrow, which is today. But anyways, a lot of that stuff's being worked on now, so you're going to see a lot more. I'm trying to focus more on like the balancing stuff and the bugs that come up than necessarily adding in other content. Although this Strike Cruiser skin did get a bit of an update. Dr. Knickers just went in and added in a spec map, because it used to be like a weird bright gray. Now it's got some extra details on the hull plating, and it's not like the shiny gray anymore. He also finished the updates for the MC80B. Both of them are going to be completely redone. It's just this brings them a little bit more into line with some of the content now. It doesn't stick out as being as bad. We're just going to quickly take out this goal, and then we can go in for the station here. And there hasn't been anything super big. There's some issues actually came up just from us creating the extra repository for like the public version, or quote unquote public, the closed / open bit, and then the main development one. So a few things did come up from that, but really it's going fairly smoothly so far. And we'll probably stay in the closed version, which is where we have it posted in the Admiral's Lounge on the Thrawn's Revenge forums, which is it requires 25 posts to get in. We'll probably have it like that for another 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, and then when it gets a bit more clean, we're going to post it for basically anyone who's on the forums who wants to play it. The forums are basically just the best way for us to handle the feedback mechanisms, so all the bug reporting and everything. And because that is the purpose of the beta, to get that kind of feedback, that's why we're so focused on that. It's not to say like people who are less involved on mod database or the Discord server, or even in the comment section of the Thrawn's Revenge related videos on the channel. It's just the whole point of the beta is to get that feedback, so that's why we are focusing on that. But we're still on track for March 28th as release date. Just gotta get the IST in here. Is this the named one? Yeah, Peregrine's Nest. I think this is actually the one that I built 2 of. But anyways, yeah, so We are still on track for the release date that we announced, March 28th. If that changes, I'll try to mention it in the videos and in some other places, but right now it seems like we're going to make it. I did some changes to like the skirmish AI tonight that I was planning to get to a lot later, and I'm starting to get some of the other remaining Galactic Conquest scenarios finished. So it's all going fairly well. Nothing that we didn't know was a problem before has really come up. Like one or two small things. As far as like major bugs go, there's obviously a bunch of little stuff that comes up, but nothing super major that scares us that much yet. Which means that the second I upload this video, something just horrible is going to happen. But, you know, that's life. Alright, so let's get these guys going in as soon as we can. It looks like the Greater Maldrude's not going to be able to get to us first. I meant to send them back to Merkur, but rather than going all the way.
Beginning construction.
Hold on, let's actually take a second before we go any further. On Coruscant, let's get, what do you get us? Robots and tank truck. Okay, but that's not going to help us yet. Let's get some of these guys. Final Stand.
Constructing unit.
Hitman, Fighter Superiority.
Constructing unit.
Revenge of the Empire. And our next set will go for some capital ships. Well, we got one at camp here. We got Devastator. So let's move that into Coruscant. We're going to start building up those fleets as much as we can. And in here. So does that mean we built all the other patrons? 2.3 Wen, Stout-Hearted, Streets and Land. Where are you coming in? Utrick. Huh. Well, let's feel better about ourselves by taking this one first. It's only 3 slots. I want to say this is going to be the Bonneted map, but I'm not sure.
Invasion commencing.
No, okay, this is the Commodore map. But is it, because Rogue split this into 2 maps, it's essentially I want to say the western half and eastern half, or northern half? Okay, so it's north and southern half. There's a weird kind of shield bridge was the intention he's going for up here, and honestly I don't think it worked out so well. But so yeah, he changed it into a normal bridge, which I think looks much better. But yeah, so this used to be the map, if you look down here, where you'd start down this way, then you go down in this way. And I like the way that the map was built, but it was kind of annoying to play on a lot, and it was super big. So Rogue went through, and kind of like he did with the Carida map, he split it up into the 2 halves. So we've got 2 maps for the price of 1, I guess. So you have this main way to get into the base up here, or you can sort of go through the stuff down here. I think there's some of the capturable stuff down there.
Reporting.
So
Acknowledged. Reporting.
let's
Advancing.
more capturable stuff up here.
Awaiting orders. Squad, move out. Ready.
A lot of these maps haven't been fully tested in game yet.
Yes, sir.
So it's likely that there will be some stuff that comes up where we'll end up needing to change something or other. But that'll all have to come out while we're in the process here. What's the capturable thing there?
Construction complete.
Okay, that's the sensor array.
Reporting in. Right away, sir.
I've done some nerfs to the
Ready. Destination set.
to the bunkers, so we'll see how sturdy they are.
Roger that.
It might just be the skirmish version that I nerfed though.
Form up.
All right, well they don't seem to be
All right, men, take cover.
sending anything other than these guys over here. So
Affirmative.
Heavy vehicle factory destroyed. We've captured an abandoned
Target.
sensor array.
Move out.
back you off.
Right away. AT-AT ready. Ready, sir. Firing. Awaiting orders.
Still going to be going down there.
Active. Comlink active. Transfer
All
coordinates.
right, you guys get in over here.
Attack position.
Okay, so still fairly
Armor
strong,
transport ready.
but not
Orders received.
taking forever from a bunch of vehicles to take them down.
I copy.
You've probably
That area,
gotten your
sir.
point across.
Heading out. Fall out, troop.
Affirmative. Reporting in.
Ooh, okay, so they do have some turrets there. I'm gonna try to
Roger
send
Order
you
acknowledged.
guys down there
Channel open.
with you guys.
Heading to coordinates.
Are you gonna try to go across the north? Yeah, you're trying to go across the
there
bridge
now.
there. Don't do that. Which way will you fly in?
Initiate bombing run.
Alright, so they're safe. We can go across the bridge normally.
Form up. Proceeding to target. The big target. Enemies in range. Brigade standing by. Roger that. Moving to target. Moving to position. Attack
Moving to
now.
secondary position.
Attack.
Moving to
ahead.
secondary position.
Armor ready. Form up. Fire! Enemy target. Just give me a target. Rolling out. Right away. Awaiting your orders.
Okay. May as well just go straight across the bridge because these turrets are not functional anymore. That bunker will be able to do something to us, but
Tank brigade ready.
I don't trust these guys on their
I
own.
copy. Awaiting orders.
Here, you guys come with them.
Yes, Commander.
And I guess you guys are blocking the AT-AT.
Reporting. Affirmative. Moving to position. Charge. Scanning target. Right away. Moving to fire. Moving out. New coordinates. Roger that.
Unit destroyed.
Moving.
I'm probably not going to build any more of these until they get buffed.
Move out. Yes, sir. I copy. Right away.
Support order acknowledged.
Let's roll. Target.
Then we'll capture this landing pad here.
On my way.
And, oh, you're...
Here's my sight.
I want you attacking that.
Yes,
You have such a long cooldown and you waste it on opportunity fire.
affirmative.
Order alert. Reporting. Advance. There they are. Bombardment available.
Let's bombardment. Where do we want to bomb? Okay, well, let's do this so we don't go down here.
Reporting.
Awaiting
Consider
order.
yourself bombarded.
Blast them. Let's go.
Yes, Commander. Ready. Weapons
It's always
armed.
scary saying stuff like let's bombardment because there's always going to be people who don't think it's a joke.
Walker moving
And that I
to
think
attack.
that let's bombardment is how that's actually supposed to be said.
Firepower. As you wish, General. Moving out.
Did I lose all my infantry? I
Armor
did.
transport ready.
Oh, there's still these guys.
Keep going.
I mean, realistically, we can probably
Cannons
just
charged.
Bombing run available.
take it out with,
Attack. Open fire. Fire. Right away. Open fire. Attack moving position.
well, it's nice that, oh,
Attack
that's
that
not good.
target. Heading out. Transfer attacking target. Roger that. Fire at will. Bomber squadron
Yeah,
reporting.
this one, that Rebel AA turret, or New Republic AA turret might actually take this down.
Initiate bombing run. Form up. Fall out.
Yes, sir.
I guess I could have dropped, used the ability to drop the stormtroopers. Ever since we went through that period where that ability would crash, I just completely fallen out of the habit of using it, and
Attacking.
into the habit of not wanting to use it.
Secure the land.
It's fine now.
Stormtroopers.
I really should just...
Attack that target. Moving out.
Well, easiest way to take you guys out is just to run at you.
Let's move out. Let's go. Keep going.
It's stuck in your corpses.
This way. Over there.
These aren't actually my attack pods, so
Moving to position.
There you go.
Moving ahead.
Got him. Alright, so that's dead from the attack there, or from the orbital bomb bombardment.
I copy. Keep going.
And then it's just the one bunker left.
Right away. Yes, Commander.
They're dead. Looks like he hit the tree, Jim.
Yes, sir. This way. Firing.
I've been thinking about how we want the AT-ATs to end up feeling, and it's
Over there.
kind of like trying to think about how stuff compares to space. Where it's like we kind of wanted to feel like ground versions of Star Destroyers almost,
Planetary control achieved.
and what it actually takes to get to that point is what we're. Oh God. Okay, 9 gladiators, 5 ISDs versus our 3 ISDs. Carracks. Crimson VSDs are good. Ah. Pretty risky. And the thing is, we don't quite have enough to fight off any other attacks. I don't want to risk too many of our ships right now. Especially with all our ground forces here. So this is probably a good one to just say goodbye and find a place you'll keep.
Awaiting orders.
That's a skin that needs to be redone. Anyone who gets that lyrical reference and wants to leave it in the comments. Ooh, they didn't spawn their fighters properly. That's rough. But it's not enough rough.
Prepare for jump to
It seems like a lot of them just went back to the other Star Destroyer over here. Rip AT-ATs.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh God. You can have it, Zinj.
Construction.
Alright,
complete.
let's get back over to the war against the PA.
Order acknowledged.
Well, we still can. What do we have here?
Star Cruiser here.
Oh yeah, I still do need to find a better way to handle those squadrons, those patron
System
squadrons.
lost.
Heading to destination.
Kuwats. Well, I'm not sure if our patron stuff will work, or if our discount stuff will work on the patron units. Some of them you saw did work. Hitman it didn't work on. I don't think it'll work for any of the companies, because those are set by specific units, not categories. But stuff like St. Pestage's bonus should work on everyone. That's also one of the things that I'd like to fix, or to redo in a lot of places before the release, is get the some of the squadron formations redone. So for somewhere it's in that weird situation where it doesn't have enough different offsets, get them spread out properly.
Choose your
But then
reinforcements.
also for just for different squadrons to get them in different layouts aren't the right word, but
We're moving out.
I'll say layouts, different formations.
Navigating to
That's the right
coordinates.
word.
Moving out.
So what do we got here? Are any of you
Cruiser
part of our patron
reporting.
fleet? Don't think so. Oh, Spartan's Pride, right? And we got 10 RB6 Ace of Hearts.
I'm on this one.
Helm ahead.
Excellent shot.
Increase the flank.
Awaiting your orders.
Intercepting.
Awaiting your command.
Stay in
Your
formation.
command, sir.
TIE interceptor here.
Commander.
All stations on standby.
Under control.
I will say for any patrons who request a ship name and I either pronounce it wrong, or if I misinterpret how it's like written on the list and input the name wrong, just like shoot me a message on Patreon or on YouTube or something. I'll fix it, right away. Don't feel... I won't be offended. I hope you're not offended, but it's not a big deal to me if I did it wrong and need to change it. I will get to it right away. Okay, so what do we got?
Tactical battle
Galactic
imminent.
fried chicken. When do we got it? Soon. Okay, Honegger. We're not gonna be able to. Nope. That was weird. All right, we're not gonna be able to do anything about this. Kyle, Lando. It's a big map.
Barracks destroyed.
Got the artillery, which we probably wouldn't have gotten otherwise.
Building under construction. Enlisting.
Let's just try to stock up on some stuff here. It's probably going to be a rough go for the first little bit. Tagoria. Ooh, they don't like us here. Alright, another retreat for us. Okay, so I'm probably just going to leave Maldruda entirely alone for now. And hope Zinj doesn't get too angry at us. We'll just try to build up our economy a bit. We'll build up what we can. I'm kind of thinking we should go for the second half of Era 1 sooner than later. As good as Pestage's bonus is, yeah, that's the thing. Do we want the price? Let's put Pestage on
Enemy
Kuat.
has been spotted.
Retreat in progress.
We'll put Pestage on Kuat. We'll get a bunch of ships out of him first. And then when we can spare the 10,000, we'll get Isard. We'll get rid of Pestage. Because that gives us Makati and Tackle as well. And that'll be good. We won't even lose any planets because they already took Abregdo and Kalist. Alright. You go to
Shuttle en
Kuat.
route.
You
Construction complete.
go to Arinda.
Shortly.
You
Heading
go
out.
up there. Did they get rid of anything from here? I just want to grab our units off the planet here. I only have one Star Destroyer. We have 3 plus a couple of frigates. That's going to be close. You know what? I wonder if we can...
Star cruiser here.
Building started.
We'll hold off on that. We'll see if we can get the HV gun and then we'll go in for that. The Nova Troopers we can't actually use yet because they're... I was really relying on those AT-ATs. But yeah, the Nova Troopers we can't really use yet because they are malfunctioning. I think from the squad changes a while ago, they're still kind of messy. Here we go.
Constructing unit. Vehicle
Let's actually get
canceled.
these first
Vehicle
and
in
these
production.
and those. I'm not sure what they actually have here right now. Probably shouldn't stay parked over it.
Order acknowledged.
It's gonna just
Right away.
make them angry. And I think Kane has spawned in now.
Star destroyer reporting in.
Construction complete.
Okay.
Tactical battle imminent.
Kraken, you're not a ground unit. This we can win. It's going to take a bit for us to get established in this map, I think. Just because there's so many enemies on so many different parts,
Ready for recon.
or different
Roger.
sides. It's almost like the Empire ended up ultimately losing this
Reporting
war or
in.
something.
This way. Over there.
Ready to move. Gearing up.
I also do typically play on higher resources for the AI than release builds have.
Almost there. Scanning
So
the
there's
area.
that.
Awaiting destination.
It probably won't be quite as
Turret constructing.
difficult.
Turret
Oh, no.
constructing.
Wanted
Roger
AA.
that.
Oh well.
Scout trooper active.
Okay, we need to change those back to being able to capture stuff.
Turret constructing. Construction complete. Construction
Enemy
complete.
unit sighted.
Construction complete. Awaiting orders. Turret constructing. Prison destroyed. Turret constructing.
This won't be too bad.
Construction complete.
Is that artillery?
Base is under attack.
Yes, it was. But they decided to drive straight up with the artillery to take out the turbo. They're not the turbo lasers. The AA turrets.
Advancing.
You know, you're shooting through the ground, and it's
Right away.
not a reasonable thing to do.
Spread out, man. Scout trooper reporting.
Well, you know what?
Order acknowledged.
Turret has been sold.
I'll do you a
Yes,
favor.
Commander.
We've secured an abandoned mining facility.
There, I didn't really do you a favor.
Form up. Watching for the enemy. Right behind you. Scouting area. Come on, man, this way.
Turret has been sold.
On the way. Lead the way.
We
Right away.
secured a landing zone.
You know what might be fun?
Moving out. We'll assist you. Heading out. Fall
We
out.
let that stay there.
Order,
We just
sir.
assume they're going to send something
Squad, advance.
in the future. So let's get
Turret constructing.
Awaiting orders.
that. Let's get
Turret
that.
constructing.
Reporting.
We are
Oh,
victorious.
okay, well, one got finished.
Enlisting soldiers.
Alright, we'll try to hold there. It's too bad we don't have any other vehicles already built. Really just need
Mauler ready.
payphone.
Reporting.
Well, you know what? Let's
Moving out.
go straight in there.
Building
We have those two
cancelled.
fleets together, even these fleets.
Ahead.
I mean, there's no reason to try to hold Shinri that much.
Enlisting
I mean, with that
soldiers.
fleet, because we know if Zin's try to take for Shinri, he's going to have Iron Fist, and that's, you know, that fleet there is not going to stop him. So let's do that. We'll combine these guys. We'll take Vandermeer. Let's
Building
get
under construction.
that going, and
Heading out.
in we go.
Tactical battle imminent.
Do we want to then just go for Maldrude first and see? Because it looks like the Pentastar alignment and Zinj are going at each other. You can see Zinj made it all the way into this territory. If we can try to go up through some of Maldrude's territory first, maybe I'll put that in as our comment question for today. So you guys will be able to see that probably at the start of the video. But this is the origin of that question. You're watching the idea form. You're seeing the internal process here. This is how strategy by committee happens. So we can either go for the Pentastar alignment, which was my initial plan, or if you guys would prefer, we can just go take out Maldrude, which sort of spreads us out a little bit more. It puts us a bit more exposed to the north and south, but we're
Look, sir.
more likely to be able to take out everything they have.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay, Devastator.
Fall out.
We have the
Let's
Indefatigable.
move out.
Peregrine's
Let's go.
Nest, I believe, is one of two Peregrine's Nests. Solemn Vow.
Moving to coordinates.
Oblivion.
Light speed.
Stout-Hearted, which I believe has a TIE Defender Squadron. It's Treason then.
Destination confirmed.
We have the Dreadnought. Revenge of the Empire. I'm going to put that back a little bit. And Final
On our
Stand.
way.
And I guess we'll put 2.3 Wenin right there. And Last Resort. Cut my fleet into pieces.
Fire. Destroyer here.
That Dreadnought did not have a good time.
Target the lasers. Open fire. Our launch bay has been destroyed.
Watch him. He's coming around. Returning to your position. I got one.
Our shields are down. Our launch bay is gone. Gunship reporting. Ion cannons are our primary target.
Choose your reinforcements.
Reporting.
Enemies in here.
Increase the fire. Ahead forward.
He's about to be destroyed. Target locked.
Crews are ready.
Closing on target.
Okay, that one tried to get away. Or it didn't just try to get away. That one got away. And it seems like the ability does work for the AI. So when the AI uses that retreat, I wasn't sure before, but it should respawn for it. Because we actually had some instances of the what's it called? The
Watch it. He's coming around.
raid fleet's using it,
Returning to
which
your
would mean that units belonging to the raider faction, which is the hostile faction, would end up on the galactic level. So it does seem like that's being used. So we'll probably just put in the skirmish units as the raid units if that doesn't happen. But we do, one of the ultimate goals with the raider forces is to use them as potential emergent faction events. So you can end up with raids at different fights, and then if they win, then you could potentially end up with a raider force there. But I don't think they're going to be going back for this. So let's do that there. And you know what? Did we already get one? No.
Recruitment canceled.
Do that, and let's just get 2 of those there. And now at Kuat, let's get KDY maybe? Yeah, let's get KDY.
Building under
There we go.
construction.
And we'll send you up this way. Because either way, I want to get Wistrel. So I didn't see what they actually had there, which is kind of the point of building these. Darkon. For now we'll just do that at Darkon. We have a few extra that we can use. Let's get you guys back over here. And this will be like the 17th Battle of Wistrel.
Heading to destination.
But if we can get Wistrel, maybe even up to like... It would be ideal if we could get like Wistrel or Vandermeer Generis. And
Tactical
then
battle imminent.
maybe even up to Kutrick. Well, we've already done that battle there, so...
Heading out.
Tactical battle imminent.
Wayland. You went... No, see Zinj, I can see where the confusion came from here, but I wanted you to go... I didn't want you to go anywhere over here. I wanted you to go over here.
Construction complete.
That's probably where the main confusion is coming from. So for that's my fault for not communicating that to you properly. But stop actually is
Building started.
where I'm trying to go with this. We've got a couple more. There we
Building
go.
started.
Yeah, Syrian. We still need to do the new icon and actual like the art for her. This isn't gonna work.
Barracks destroyed.
Destination ready to go. We're moving out.
I'm kind of afraid of if we don't go after the PA. If we don't go after the PA, if we go after Maldrud instead, then we're running the risk that Zinj is going to take over all the PA. But then that goes both ways too, because if we take over the PA, then Zinj is likely going to take over Greater Maldrud. I'm starting to see why the New Republic and Remnant felt the need to work together against him. All right, let's take them out first, because this is a battle that we can win. And then I think that'll do it for today's episode. So yeah, so in the comments, let me know if you want to go after the Pentastar alignment or after the Greater Maldrud first. And there'll be hopefully a helpful little card at the start.
Choose your reinforcements. Reinforcements en route.
Setting course.
Move out. Enemy base shields up.
Try to get over. Do they? I don't think they had turbo.
Right away.
They probably did have turbo lasers, and I just blocked them out mentally. Well, we got this.
We've secured a landing zone.
Moving to that area, sir. Heading out.
Battalion standing by.
I'm trying to remember which stuff spawns where. If there was a turbo laser, I think. Hold on, no. There's a sensor array over here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so one of you go this way.
Roger.
One of you go this way.
All out troops.
And
We've secured
Inbound.
an abandoned sensor array.
yeah, there's that. You're gonna go that way. That's
Secured a landing
fine.
zone.
A mine. That mine is mine.
Move out.
Do that.
On my way,
Let's
sir.
drop you guys right here.
Destination set.
Let's get
On
some
my
lighter
way.
ones
Input
in
echo
there.
orders.
Some of these guys in there, some of these guys in there.
Right away.
And some of these guys in there too.
Maximum unit capacity.
Yes, Commander.
You're probably good to go.
Mauler ready.
You guys can go up too.
Yes, sir.
You can go up
Scouting.
too.
Affirmative.
Da-da-da-da.
Time order. Copy.
Bombing run available.
Never really do ground
Ready to go.
thumbnails.
Awaiting orders. On my way. Scanning area. Providing covering fire.
Maybe I'll do one of those. Nah, too risky.
Ready, sir.
Okay, take out the stuff that can fire back first, just an idea.
Fighting fire.
Okay, you can actually just keep walking,
Destination set.
'cause you're gonna be
Awaiting
too
orders.
slow. Same with you guys.
Proceeding to target.
These are gonna be more than capable of
On my
dealing
way,
with this.
sir. On my way. Commencing attack. Providing covering fire. AT-AT
No,
ready.
you
Walker moving
don't need to be over here.
The enemy base shield is offline.
Bombers at the
All right, go for the heavy vehicle factory with those, and let's just get walking
Initiate bombing run.
up to here. Actually,
Copy. Target locked. Affirmative. On the move.
Proceeding.
Unit destroyed.
oh, saber tanks are too strong. Not raw too strong, but
Order acknowledged.
still.
We'll back you up.
Attacking target.
We'll cover you.
Unit destroyed.
Attacking.
Providing
It's less their durability. I think their durability is okay. What I think they need is a little bit of a reduction to some of their weapon strength, because they just have so many different weapon types and so much damage from each one that maybe trying to specialize them a bit more, or if they're going to be this generalist, they should have to give up some efficacy in each category for it.
Roger that. Open fire.
We'll check it out.
Attack that target. Attack
Unit
that target.
destroyed.
Form up. Fire at will. As you wish, General. Scanning area. Right away. Moving out.
Moving out.
Attacking. Targeting.
Acknowledged.
Awaiting your orders.
Okay,
Heading
you
out.
don't need to wait.
All out, troops. Let's move out. Let's go.
Unit destroyed.
Here, let's let it do what it's going to do.
Target acquired.
Unit destroyed.
Commencing attack.
Unit destroyed.
Weapons armed. Drop target.
And by that I mean apparently get stuck.
I copy. This way.
I just wanted to speed up so it wouldn't get stuck.
Moving to attack.
Advance.
Over there.
Right away, sir.
Yes, sir. Targeting at maximum firepower.
There they are.
Cannons charged.
Blast
Yes.
them.
Bombing run
Attack.
available.
All right, then.
Ready
Load
to
your
receive.
I
weapons.
think we're going to be okay to work on our infrastructure for a little bit after this. If we can just try to
Attack.
Open fire.
hold down some of our territory a little bit and
Acknowledge.
Has been defeated.
build up our fleets, build up some hypervelocity guns on the borders a bit.
System control achieved.
Okay, so let's definitely do that here.
Beginning construction.
We have 2 over here on Orinda. Yes, we do. We can move you guys back.
On my way, sir.
Construction
I'm gonna move
complete.
you guys actually over to Orinda, because I think it's, if we have to respond, the Yagamitre to Wistra line is a bit shorter or a bit longer, so we have time to move from here to here with the notification, not there to there. So let's do that. Plus 50, plus 120.
Constructing. Building cancelled.
Definitely get that one. I'm gonna swap that over. I think this is worth less as a planet. Yeah.
Beginning construction.
Let's do that. Then we'll turn Darkon into a construction place. And can we still get any trade ports? Yes, we can.
Constructing.
Fort Mantell. Morocco could. Corellia. And get another shipyard there, so let's do
Building under
that.
construction.
Get Pestage in there. And we'll get one more ISD. Trying to figure out which is the first requested, because I'm trying to build these in that order.
Vehicle
Dominator, I
in
think.
production.
Devastator's the one we just lost, I want to say. But anyways, that's going to do it for today's episode. So like I said, let me know in the comments whether we should be going after the Greater Mal Druid, or if you'd rather go after the Pentastar alignment first. So we'll try to follow those. If anything like really obvious comes up, then I'll try to do that. But thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the playthrough so far, and we'll be back tomorrow with the next episode. So I will see you then. Bye, everyone.